I'm Hannah Wallace and welcome to NextGen Banking London, the AI revolution. Kindly joining me now is Michael Conway, AI leader for IBM Services UKI, and we're going to be talking about the ethical issues around AI. Hello Michael, thank you very much for joining us. So to start off then, how do you see the industry responding to the application of AI, and what are some of the ethical issues in this space?
So I think the industry is responding really well. It wants to be the beacon in a society that actually is quite broken at the moment, and it's taking it really seriously. So the advent of a new technology, never before has ethics become the first question that a bank needs to answer or a financial institution needs to answer. So actually it's massively encouraging how seriously institutions are taking that. And that's not even because the regulator tells them. In many instances, the institutions are well ahead of the regulators, and the regulators are now catching up by trying to codify that into a framework that banks need to follow.
All right, and following on from that quite nicely then, what is the greatest use of AI and why?
So the greatest use of AI currently is what we call conversational AI, what some people may call chatbots or virtual agents. It's actually helping customers find answers quicker than calling a contact centre, and equally helping colleagues find answers quicker in a diverse and often fractured knowledge base. Where the move on from there is knowledge. How do you work out and democratise knowledge across an organisation the size of the banks that we're dealing with? That's really quite a tricky thing. So you could advise on things like policy, on regulation, so you can query that in your natural language. Also for anti-money laundering, suspicious activity, know your customer, all these sorts of very data-heavy applications, AI is perfect for raising those flags and actually making the review and ultimately stopping the bad things happening much quicker.
All right, and finally then, looking towards the future, the sort of crystal ball question as it were, what do you think the future impact of AI will be on financial services?
So I think, if we look, say, 5 years ahead, but we start by looking 5 years behind, where we've come in the last 5 years is ginormous. It's from moving very small proofs of concepts into more scalable, industrialized types of solutions. But actually, I think the next 5 years will be a question of maturity, bedding into every workflow, every business process, every interaction that a colleague, customer, or machine has within an organization. It will be touched by AI. So I think it's a question of scale. It's a question of it being bedded in everywhere. But I don't think there's going to be a massive step change in capability in the next 5 years. It'll be a question of maturity and the pervasiveness of the technology.
So some exciting developments ahead then still. Michael, thank you for sharing your insights. It's been great.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.